after a long process to get here?
It's crazy, honestly. The first couple of practices, even seeing myself on the film was definitely different. But honestly, it's been awesome. The coaches have been great. Players have been very welcoming, so it's been a great opportunity.
What was that transition like from Ohio State football to Penn State?
It's been a very smooth transition. You know, I had relationships prior, and you know, just being able to rekindle those relationships and talk to them, and then being able to come here on my visit and you know, just see nothing's really changed. It's been great.
Are there things you learned at Ohio State that you brought here?
100%. I mean, I went to Ohio State for 4 years. I got to go. I got to get developed as a man and as a person, and I thank them for everything that they did. But I just need to make a decision that was going to be best for me in the long run.
Julian,
what was the timing right now to make that decision?
I'm not sure. You know, just kind of, I have 1 year left of college, and I really wanted to maximize it, and I felt like the opportunity here was great.
can you take us through your first few weeks in the program? One of the things we heard from players and coaches is that you didn't come in expecting anything. You went right to work, kind of grinding away. Can you just tell us what that was like for you those first few weeks?
Yeah, so even when I hit the transfer portal, I never had any prior relationship with coaches. Talking before I didn't put my name in, I just put my name in, and I knew wherever I went, I just wanted to put my head down and work and kind of gain everybody's respect. So I came in and put my head down. You know, I made some friends, got to talk to people, but for the most part, it was just kind of me working and kind of building on myself, just trying to respect the guys that have been here so far.
Was it weird at all initially being in there against guys you had played against, or was it just kind of a natural thing for you?
I think it was pretty natural, honestly. You know, you get to talk to people after games and things of that nature, so I think it was a pretty natural, just kind of change.
When we were talking to Andy, he said that the wide receiver group from last year had a chip on its shoulder. How have you seen that play out since you've been there?
Yeah, 100%. You know, being able to come here and kind of see how they treated everything, and you know, the chip that they had their shoulder. I don't want to get too far into it because you know I wasn't here last year to be able to talk about everything that they went through as a unit. But they definitely have a chip on their shoulder. They're definitely hungry, and I'm really excited. I'm excited to be working with them.
Can you explain what it was like rekindling the relationship with James Franklin after he pushed for you so hard in high school?
Yeah, honestly, there was no love lost. Obviously, in high school it was what it was, and right when I hit the portal, he had messaged me, and we talked and kind of just built it from there. I got here on a visit, and you know, that was it.
What has this been like for your family? Because he had mentioned that you had, I think, your grandfather, your uncle have been here, your mom's obviously been here a bunch. What's it been like for them to have you closer?
Yeah, it's great for them, honestly. It's great for me as well. It's great for everybody. They get to come to practices. I get to go home more often. It's not a 6-hour drive anymore. It's an hour and 20-minute drive. So it's been amazing. I get to see my little sister. Get to go to her games. Get to see my mom, my grandfather, and my grandparents is there getting a little bit older. So just being able to be around my family and have that family aspect here as well. It's been great.
James said your grandfather's been able to come to some practices. What's it been like to have him literally in the building? It's
really different. I actually talked to him about it the other day. I was like, that's like me coming and watching you on your work day. So it's definitely a different experience, and it is a little bit weird, but get to talk to them afterwards and see them afterwards it's great.
Does he have any feedback for you, Grandpa?
Not too much. He's tried in the past couple of years, but I think we passed that point a little bit.
Julian, obviously you had a handful of setbacks during your time at Ohio State. How healthy are you now? How does your body feel going into the club?
Yeah, no, healthy as can be. This is probably the healthiest offseason I had so far. Shoulders are both good. I got those all fixed up. Been under the needle a couple times with stuff, just having to get this and this done and bumps and bruises. But right now, yeah, I'm healthy and I'm happy about it.
When you say that it's your healthiest off-season, spring, whatever it might be, what kind of things have you been able to accomplish that you haven't been able to accomplish in the past because of that?
I've got to have spring practices and spring balls, but never made it through a full spring session. So just being able to kind of see and prove more things to myself has been awesome for me.
You talked about being developed at Ohio State. How has Penn State developed you as a wide receiver?
Definitely. Going from one wide receiver coach to another, they definitely have different things and different things that they like and enjoy. So just being able to take both of them and kind of combine them, and what I've already known and what I'm still learning has been another step up in my game.
What are some of the things that Marcus is?
I don't want to get too far into that. It's revealing too much information right now.
What's it been like working with Andy so far?
Oh, it's been awesome. He's a great guy. Great guy, great coach. He expects a lot from us. The offense has obviously changed a little bit, but I think we're growing and we're learning it better and better, and I think it's going to be really great for us this season.
You're probably aware that there was a lot of criticism of the wide receiver room here a year ago. What role can you play in helping make the wide receiver room relevant again?
I don't think it's an individual role. I think it's going to be a collective role with all of us, and it's going to start with Coach Higgins. And just us being able to build together and not hear any of that outside noise that's been said the past year or whatever it was. But just being able to us to build together and not have an expectation, just constantly build and build and build until we're that group.
When you came here on the visit, Drew had told us a little bit about it this winter. What do you remember about that visit, and how important was it kind of getting a strong relationship with him out of it?
Yeah, it was definitely really important. I got to come in and obviously talk to Coach K right away, and we had our offensive meeting, and Drew was able to come in, and we just went over some schemes, some plays, and his expectation on where he saw me in the offense, and being able to build that relationship with Drew was very important.